Hello everybody, I am very new on YouTube. This is actually my first video, and I've been watching YouTube for a really long time. It's just been really interesting, and I've honestly learned so much about makeup. I've always done makeup, but I've learned some really cool tips and tricks and cool stuff like that. For people that don't know who I am, my name is Katie. I think I'm gonna start just doing mostly makeup tutorials, but I kind of wanted to do maybe some outfits of the day. If you're curvy and you're watching this, I know how you feel, and sometimes it's really hard to find stuff that works for your body. And before I really started watching YouTube and learning about brushes and stuff like that, I used to only do my eyeshadow with one brush, and I got really good at it. And so I think I'm gonna do a couple videos where I'm gonna just use one eyeshadow brush. I thought it'd be really helpful because I've watched so many videos, and literally almost every single one is just like an obscene amount of brushes, and especially if you're just starting out doing makeup and stuff, you don't have that. And I know me, when I was growing up and stuff, I didn't really have the means to just go to MAC and buy a whole bunch of brushes, because it was ridiculous. My mom was like, oh my goodness, I can't afford to pay $20 for you to have an eyeliner brush. I just wanted to go through and maybe show you what I have on today for my face. I have very oily, sometimes combination skin. It's mostly my forehead, and I have to draw on my eyebrows mostly. Like I have a little bit of hair, as you can kind of tell. I got my eyebrows waxed when I was 14, and now I'm 24, and they don't really grow. I had eyebrows like this without makeup on, and the lady just had little tiny baby eyebrows. I actually cried. Because of my oily skin, I have to draw my eyebrows, and I actually sometimes, before I got this eyebrow trick down and got the right product that I really like a lot, my eyebrows would my face is so oily that my eyebrows would come off during the day. It was that bad, so I always have to check my eyebrows and see if I still have an eyebrow left, which is kind of ridiculous. This right here, it is the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1. I can put this on and it lasts a really long time, and for me having such oily skin, that's a really good thing, and my eyebrows seem to stay on a little bit better. I usually take just literally not even a full pump, maybe a quarter of a pump of this, and then I just pour a little bit of my Revlon Color Stay onto my hand, and I take the back of my foundation brush and I just mix them together right on the top of my hand. I use the Instant Age Rewind by Maybelline concealer. I have dark circles, and it's just hereditary. And most people, when you see these, most people can really, they have the little puff ball on top, and I've noticed that it irritates my eyes, and I was noticing my eyes were really drying out underneath, and that's just not cute. So one of my best friends actually, she was like, dude, I took the little puffball thing off the top and it works a lot better, and I literally just squeeze it and then just use it on my pinky or on my ring finger, and yeah, use that. I use the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, and I use it in just the translucent. I feel like I'm really self-conscious about my dark circles, so I'd always use the colored powders and stuff just to, hide them better, I guess. But I realized that that's what your concealer should be doing, and that's what your foundation should be doing, is evening out your skin tone, and you're just using a powder to set. I use just the e.l.f. It's the Contour Blush and Bronzer Kit, or the little duo, and I love this thing. I really do. It was $3 or something. I've probably had this, no joke, for probably a year and a half or something. I use, the bronzer around my hairline because I have a 5 head, not a 4 head. Maybelline New York Define a Brow, and they have a couple of these, and they just came out with one, and literally it's not the Define a Brow, it's the new brow liner thing, and it is so weird. You can't you can't sharpen it. It's like a couple time use and you can't sharpen it at all. But this one's actually like tiny, like little tiny baby thing, and you can twist it. And it has like a little comb, but I don't use that. I think it's kind of silly. But I use just a disposable mascara wand. But it's really small and it comes out really light and you can build it up if you need to. For my eyeshadow today, I have on a couple things. I put on Urban Decay Primer Potion always because I'm so oily that my eyeshadow creases. And I just feel like it makes my eyeshadows more pigmented. And then I have had my Naked palette, the original one, for like 2 years, I think, actually. And you can tell that my favorite ones, obviously. So today I have the Naked color, and I have it just in my crease, and I also have a little bit of the Half-Baked like put across my eyelid a little bit, nice and gently. And then I have this, it's a Mary Kay shade, and my mom used to sell Mary Kay when I was little, so I just grew up with a love of it. And then they're so weird, they come in like these little tiny like packages, and then they're like free eyeshadows because they want you to buy their little compact thing. But it comes off almost peachy. I don't know, it's got a little bit of gold in it but also some silver. I don't know how to explain it, but it's beautiful. It's one of my favorites. It's kind of rosy but peachy. I don't know how to explain it, but I love it. And then I have my Naked 2 palette. I have this color right here. It's Booty Call, and I freaking love this color. I use it a lot. I actually use it for my highlight on my cheekbones, and everybody's like, oh my goodness, what color do you have on your cheekbones? And you know, I have this shade by MAC. It's called Sable, and it is freaking beautiful. I don't even know how to explain that color, but it is, yeah, you can kind of tell in there. It's just like goldy and bronzy and rosy at the same time. It's lovely. And that's what I have on my for kind of like a little bit of liner-ish color just to darken it up around my eyelash line. And then I have a Revlon Color Stay in brown stick liner thing, just on my top waterline, just to make my eyelashes. I tend to use more browns, even though I have brown eyes. I feel like it's not as harsh. And every time I have black on, I just feel like I have black on my eyes. And I do it when I go out and stuff like that, but if I'm just going out for the day or whatever, I even just use brown mascara. And I've had this mascara for a while. It's the Maybelline Define a Lash, and I used to love this a lot. And what happens is, when you first get it, it is really wet, and I find that I really love it for underneath my eye, but I find that it's pretty wet and it takes a long time. So what I do is I buy this, and then I use it on my I use it underneath my eye for my bottom lashes. But I know you're not supposed to do this, but I pump just to get a little bit of air in there, and I know it'll probably make it go away faster, but it's so wet that, I don't know, I just don't like how wet it is. And by the time 2 months goes by and I have this and I've only used it for my bottom lashes, I really feel like, you know, it looks good. So I have this, it's the Shocking Coral by Maybelline. It's the Vivid collection. It seems really neon, but I love it on my lips. And then I have Revlon Peony lip gloss, and it's beautiful, and I love it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry it was a little long. I had to talk about some stuff in between just because it's my first video, so people can get to know me just a little bit. Yeah, so I hope everybody has a really great day, and I hope you guys stick around for some more videos. Have a great day.